Hi, welcome to Artist Academia. Today we're going to learn how to draw Mirabel from the movie Encanto.
So to start, I'm going to draw 2 circles for her glasses. Then I'm going to draw 2 little lines here for the bridge of the glasses that go over her nose. Next, I'm going to draw a slight curve for her nose and the top of her mouth. And then a more bigger curve for the bottom of her mouth and draw 2 little marks right there. Then I'm going to draw 2 lines, one here and one here for the side of her face. And then I'm going to draw a curve to connect it together and form her chin. Next, I'm going to draw eyes, and I'm going to draw a big arch like a rainbow. And then a slight arc for the bottom of her eyes. And then a circle, and a little circle in the middle, and that's going to be for her iris and her pupil. And then I'm going to make this outer part of her eyes just a little bit thicker so it looks like she has eyelashes, like that. Next, I'm going to draw eyebrows. So I'm going to draw a line here, a dot, and a dot. And I'm going to draw a slight curve right here, right above her glasses. And I'm going to connect the top of this line with this edge right here. So it'll look something like that. Next, I'm going to draw her neck. So a nice curve, and a curve like that. And then I'm going to draw a nice curve here for the top of her shirt. Then I'm going to draw a circle right here and here for her earrings. And then the bottom of her ears. Then I'm going to draw her hair. So her hair is very wavy, so I'm going to draw some nice curvy lines. It's going to curve right by her head. And then on this side, I'm going to do a nice curve in and out. And then in and out again for a nice like swooped hair that's going to cover a little bit of her face. Then I'm going to draw a big curve that's going to get a little bit smaller as you go down. So I have bigger curves here and then they get smaller as you get toward the bottom. And this is for the outer part of her hair. Something like that. And then I'm gonna do a nice curvy line for the bottom of her hair, like that. And then let's do a nice curve like this right by each ear. And then I'm going to do some squiggly lines like this so that it looks more like hair, and more specifically wavy hair. Then I'm going to draw her top. So I'll draw a line here and a line here for her shoulders. And then this part is very curvy. So I'm going to do a curve starting in the middle and go up like that. And then I'll do it on the other side. Like that. And then she has like a little butterfly here. So I'm gonna do a long ellipse like that. And then 2 ovals, one on each side. And that's for the wings of the butterfly. And then this part is like decoration on her dress is curving the opposite way. So I'm going to mirror these curves like that. Next, I'm going to draw this main part of her shirt. So I'm going to do a line here, and then curve, and then a line across. And then for her sleeves, I'm going to do a line here and a line here, and then 2 big curves like that. And this part right here, these curves and these curves are a little bit thicker on her top. So I'm gonna thicken up those lines a little bit with my pen here. That. And then I'm going to draw the top of her skirt. So I'm going to draw a line here, and a line across. And then I'm going to draw her arms. So to do her arms, it's going to be a little bit thicker, closer to her shoulder, and then it's going to get a little bit more narrow toward her wrist. So I'm going to draw a line like that on each side. And this part is going to be a little bit wider here and a little bit more narrow there. And then I'm going to draw the side of her hands. So I'll draw a nice loop for her thumb. And then the rest of her fingers are going to curve around like that. And then I'm going to draw her skirt. So I'm going to draw a nice line on either side, and it flares out. And then the bottom is going to be curved. It's going to come in and out like that, so it looks like folds of a fabric. And then I'm going to not copy, but kind of mirror this, or kind of do a duplicate curvy line. That's a better way of putting it. A duplicate curvy line right above there. And then I'm going to draw a couple lines up there and here as well. And that's going to make it look more like there's folds in her skirt, which there are. And then finally, I'm going to draw her feet. So I'm going to draw a line there, a line there, like this. And these lines are curving in. And then we're going to draw a nice curve here. It comes out and then curves down. And then it's going to curve a little bit and then come back. Like so. Then I need to draw a line here for the bottom of her shoes. And then we'll have a curve for her toes and then for her heels. And then we just need to draw some thick crossed laces like that. So you can just thicken them up like that. And there you go. Now that I'm done my drawing, it's time for me to color.
Thank you so much for joining me as I drew Mirabel from Encanto.
Great job! And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss another art lesson.